Today I'm going to be reviewing these EVG glass screen protectors that were recently sent to me by the brand. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, show you exactly what these are going to look like. Now these are just going to be your traditional screen protectors, so nothing terribly fancy about them in regards to how you install them and put them on. So you're quite simply just going to clean your screen. That's what the wipes are for. So you got a wet wipe and then a dry wipe that you can use to clean your screen. You're then just going to take and pull this side off like so, and then you're just going to put it on to your screen. So I'm going to go ahead and get an iPhone and put this on, and we'll see how well we can get it on without any testing or anything like that. So I've got my wife's phone here, and I'm just going to be testing this out. So step one, you're going to want the wet wipe to clean it with. Now I did go ahead and take this out. She just has a traditional case that she uses for this. So I went ahead and took that case off. And I'm just going to start off with this wet wipe first. And as you can see, I'm just going to be wiping all around the entire thing with this wet wipe, making sure to get all the fingerprints off, all that sort of deal. Now I'm going to go over to the dry wipe. Now this is going to come with a wet wipe and a dry wipe for each of these tempered glass screen protectors. So now I'm going to go back with the dry one. And again, I'm just making sure to go all over the entire thing. I want to make sure to remove any dirt, any fingerprints, that sort of deal. And then I'm going to come back and flip it over and come back and get it again. Now hers does have a little bit of damage to the screen. There's just some like scratches and stuff, nothing broken, but just some scratches and stuff. So we're going to see how well this is going to fit with that. Now I've got that entirely cleaned off of there. Now this right here is going to say before application, please peel off the mask with this sticker. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be pulling that all of the way off. Now, again, since there's no like centering thing or whatever, you're just going to have to put it on and hope that you get it exactly right the first time, which is obviously going to be the downside of this. Now, this specific one is going to have the speaker at the top and not have a button. So I'm just going to kind of set it and center it and hope it goes down. So I'm just going to kind of push down on this, working my way down all of the way. And looks like I got it without any bubbles. Let me go ahead and turn this off entirely. So let me just turn off the entire phone just so you can kind of see. And yeah, I'm showing that I got it pretty much without any bubbles or anything. I'm bubbling up a tiny bit here at the edge, here and there, which means I put it too far to the side, which is definitely going to be an issue when you're putting on a screen protector, is just trying to get it exactly centered. Since this is just like a free free-falling, free-flowing screen protector, you just have to try and get it exactly right the first time, and that is going to be a difficulty with this. And now, since I don't have it exactly on, trying to get it on and then get it back to perfect without having any bubbles in it is going to be virtually impossible. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and leave it on there as is. So, but it should have been over just a little bit. You can kind of see along the edge there that, you know, it's this, I've got a gap on this side, and then on this side I don't have any gap, so I should have centered it a hair more to the left when I was putting that in position. But again, that's the difficulty when you're putting it on something like that. But it did go on without any bubbles at all, so that's going to be really, really nice. I was, truthfully, with the scratches she has, like you can kind of see them here, got a couple scratches here, some scratches up here. I was kind of expecting it to get damaged, but it didn't. So really, really pleased with that, the way it looks. Now let's go ahead and check the touch responsiveness. So let me turn the phone back on. I'm just going to test out some of the touch responsiveness. So you can see I can easily swipe across here, can easily go up, can easily, you know, go in or go out as needed. So it is definitely plenty responsive, even with the screen protector on there. So no issues at all with the touching. The different points you can kind of see, I can slide, I can touch different spots without any issue on there. And this is just going to be the camera app. So this is working perfectly, and went on super, super easy. So overall, definitely pretty pleased with these glass screen protectors.